Всем привет, с вами Амана Кира. У меня случилась небольшая неприятность. Когда я запустила DragonAge, надеюсь, что мы продолжим вот с этого места, с которого я запустила. Но мне заявили, что у меня не сохранились, игра не сохранилась. Я создала учетную запись, попробовала сохранить игру, выйти из игры и заново войти. Вроде бы получилось сохраниться, и мне пришлось заново проходить до этого места. Вот. Но надеюсь, больше такого не случится, потому что я зарегистрировал учетную запись. Надеюсь, это поможет. Если же такое повторится, мне придется прекратить это прохождение, потому что каждый раз заново перепроходить место мне влом. И после, мне кажется, это очень глупо. Так, ты у нас воин, ты у нас танчик, поэтому тебе телосложение. И видите, я ему тут так качнула вот этот скилл разжигатель войны, двухручное оружие. Дайте ему двухручное оружие. Предел гиганта подтвердить. Назад. В общем, я им немножко статки перескидала, по-другому сделала. Потому что я не помню, как я делала. Ну, давайте продолжим. Так, стоп. Нужно за мою беловолосую девушку.
Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Значит, поговорить с капитаном, да? А это что за бедняга? Может с тобой как-то взаимодействовать, поговорить? Жалко его очень, ладно. Пошлите дальше. Стоп, а почему мы смогли пройти? Меня удивляет это все. А куда нам идти?
How did your family escape murdering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't.
Вход закрыт, в город мы так не попадем, да? Хорошо.
I'm not my sister.
Куда нам идти тогда? Есть тут... А, вот, есть карта с указателем. Куда нам идти? Вот этот капитан.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith Blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Сколько стоит вход?
Perhaps if we knew exactly what it would take to get in.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
Типичный взяточник.
Outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
Не горячитесь.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Вот это он зря решил.
Follow my lead.
We'll take him.
Вот это вы зря решили, друзья мои. Давайте подлечим этого, блин, все время забываю. Я не понимаю, кого бить, а, чуваки, кого бить? Кто плохой, кто хороший? А, дезертир. Значит, дезертир это плохой чувак. Таких много, этих дезертиров-то.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Отлично, мы попадем в город и увидим, что же там такое. Я сейчас скачиваю.
It's been 3 days.
Третью часть
This
этой
waiting
игры.
has to end. I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us. And if he's not...
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it. I'm dressed to guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Мы не можем
We
здесь
don't have
оставаться.
any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
Ну,
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So, you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
I guess it's only a year, right?
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
я поговорю с ними.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight
Как в
it
этой
used
игре
to.
много диалогов, это
And
что
what of
там?
me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Ну что ж, хорошо. Пошлите, что ли, тогда начнем наше путешествие по этому городу. Вот почему в этой игре нельзя спрыгнуть с высоты там? Да уж. Ладно. Также еще попробую решить проблему с Фрапсом насчет Скайрима. Мне хотелось бы снимать Skyrim, но так, чтобы Фрапс не тормозил игру сильно очень. Поэтому я попробую найти в интернете решение этих проблем и начну снимать Skyrim. Потому что Skyrim это очень интересная игрушка. Ну, что нам делать? А, нам сюда идти, я так поняла, да? Мэрон.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawk. Nice.
Фу, какой он
Your uncle
противный.
talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
Я сделаю все, что тебе нужно. Узнать больше. Так. Так, ты наемник, ты щедро платишь.
Getting us
Дайте.
into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Узнать больше.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Ну что ж, давайте, раз выбора нет, делай все, что тебе нужно.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Ну вот наша и первая работенка, собственно. Давайте. Так. В город войти по-прежнему мы не можем. Значит, мы должны идти в обход, судя по карте. Вот и Фредерик этот, собственно. Давайте.
Have you checked the courtyard again? He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Я пришла убить тебя.
Sorry, but you brought this on yourself.
Mirren sent you. Don't just stand there, kill them!
To arms! Now you go! I suffer no regret.
Лут, лут, лут. Лут, лут, лут. Так, мы разобрались и с ним, и с ними. Теперь мы можем возвращаться назад к этому парню и сказать ему, что работа выполнена. И нас должны, по идее, пропустить в город. Хотя мы целый год должны на него работать.
We've done as you asked.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean.
Ну, море-то в чем провинилось?
I'm telling you, I love this guy.
Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Ой, да, он, конечно, такой мужчина довольно странный, но ужиться с ним вполне очень даже можно.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
До тех пор, пока мы в безопасности, больше не будем никуда бежать на год.
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Да, потеряли мы двух друзей.
We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she made her name, finished settling her debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Ох, как это все захватывающе. Да, игрушка очень интересная и захватывающая. Но слишком много гап-сцен. Можно сказать, что это почти что фильм с редкими действиями боев.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No. You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
Так, ты прав, но лучше успокойся.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So, what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
It'll get harder if we're at each other's throats.
I know. It just seems like you either die in this city or you end up like the scum we're bargaining with. We need coin, status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs. And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
He got us into the city, more or less. If there's a chance, he can push Bertrand.
Worth checking, I guess. What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Как его уговорить?
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bertrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Это и есть твоя великая идея, у меня нет денег.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Почему бы и нет?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the
Я
rich go
предлагаю
to
на
piss
этом
their money
закончить
away.
эту серию
This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
и продолжить уже в следующую. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.